Tira essa cartela daí, tira esse instante, porque a gente já tá no ar. A gente está ao vivo aqui no Facebook para vocês, o R7 Pop já está rolando. Hoje a gente recebe uma banda holandesa, os caras estão em turnê aqui no Brasil. Eu vim especialmente porque eu sou muito fã deles, eu vou apresentar eles para vocês agora. Eles não falam português, então eu vou fazer sempre as perguntas, traduzir para eles e traduzir... This is my phone, okay? This is my phone here. I'm watching myself. Eu estou me vendo aqui, tirei o barulho. Eu vou fazer a pergunta para eles, traduzo de volta para vocês. Então vamos apresentar a banda, é o Epica que está aqui com a gente. Hi guys, how are you doing? Essa aqui é a Simone, a vocalista, Simone Simmons, o Isaac Dalla Reis e o Cohen, que é o tecladista. Então eles vão performar algumas músicas para vocês, eu vou falar um pouquinho sobre a banda, conversar com eles, mas eles têm duas músicas especiais hoje para vocês. São versões acústicas de músicas que estão nesse CD novo aqui. This is the new album, The Holographic Principle, esse é o CD novo que saiu. São duas músicas, eu não vou estragar ainda, não vou dar spoiler. Eles fazem show amanhã aqui em São Paulo, também vamos falar disso daqui a pouco. Mas eu acho que a gente já pode tocar a primeira música. Guys, I'm really happy to have you here. I was telling Isaac just now that I am currently on vacation, but I came back just to see you guys because I'm such a fan. Tô contando pra eles que eu tô de férias, mas que eu vim hoje aqui simplesmente porque eu sou muito fã dos caras, então eu queria muito ver eles tocarem. A primeira música que eles têm hoje é a Universal Death Squad. I'm telling that the first song you guys are going to play is Universal Death Squad, which is not an acoustic song, but you guys are turn it into a version of it, like it's called Universal Love Squad, that's it?
Yeah. We added a little bit of love to it, so yeah.
Um pouquinho de amor a mais nessa música, vamos ver como é que eles se saem. Let's do it, guys, then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Let's go.
please.
You ready?
Still in control of all machinery. We claim
Woohoo! Your voice is such a hit here right now. Like, everybody's talking about it. Todo mundo tá falando sobre a voz dela, que ela tem uma voz muito... What about your voice? Do some... He has good voice. Ele tem umas vozes muito boas também. I like your voices. You've been doing voices there. Like, really good. A Maria Castro disse que ela tem uma voz muito bonita. O Josué Ferreira. Muita gente aqui. A Aline Cunha falou mais de uma vez. You have like a lot of fans of our pages, like just knowing you right now. And they're really happy about your voice.
All
like,
right, thank you.
Huge success. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I really like this CD, this new album. It's really good. I've been a fan since The Phantom Agony, o primeiro álbum. Eu sou um fã desde o começo. Mas esse álbum novo é muito bom. It's really, it's like your guys created some kind of niche where you go with like not power metal, you're not symphonic metal either. Like your guys created something, got better at it, make it better. And I really like this CD. Eu tô contando que eu gosto muito do CD deles, que é um álbum que é difícil, né? Você tem o rock, você tem o metal dentro, aí você tem power metal, symphonic metal, e dentro disso eles têm uma mistura de muita coisa ainda. Like you guys have a lot of layers. You have metal, rock and roll above, then metal, then power metal, then symphonic metal, and you guys like a blend of... Like,
no boundaries.
Yes, no boundaries.
Play whatever we
And
want.
you guys are really unique doing this. I can see like any other bands doing something. There's similar stuff, but not exactly what your guys are doing. So I really like your job.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I think we can now call in one more guy. That guy that's... Tem um cara que está aqui atrás da câmera, que é o Mark Jensen, que é aí é a principal cabeça por trás dessa banda, né? Ele é o guitarrista. Ele também faz o vocal gutural, que vocês não conseguiram. We had the love, now we have the grunts here.
Yeah, now the aggression is back.
Yeah, the aggression's back. A agressão voltou. Hi, Marcus. Such an honor to meet you, guy.
Nice to
I
see you
really
too.
like your work. Congratulations.
You like my voice too?
Yes, I do. Ele tá perguntando se eu gosto da voz dele. Eu gosto. Faz um pouquinho pra gente. Can you do like just a little bit for us? Just so they know. That's what I like. É disso que eu gosto. Ele faz isso nas músicas, então a mistura da música deles é muito legal. Tem os vocais do Mark, tem os vocais da Simone, tem orquestrado e tem o metal. Então tem muita coisa, é um estilo musical muito rico. E eu queria aproveitar, I would like to use this to ask a personal question that I really want to know.
Oh,
You guys done such beautiful stuff along those years. It's now what, 13 years already?
14.
14 already. 14 years already. And where you guys feel this is going? Because you do this so well. And you like, I feel like you guys reached the top. Like, this is awesome.
yeah,
Where do
that's
you go from there?
what some people were saying 10 years ago as well. And then
Oh, really?
you see what happened in the next 10 years. So we don't know what will happen in the upcoming 10 years, but we always try to keep improving ourselves. And for example, now we don't know yet how the next album is going to be like, but we just act on intuition. We just let the inspiration flow and listen to our heart, and that always results in something beautiful.
Oh, that's great, man. Last album had, like the previous one, has like some really good stuff that I like Victims of Contingency. You have like good stuff there. And this one, the main song that you've been working so far, a música que eles têm usado agora de trabalho mais, desse CD aqui, vou pegar de novo, é a que se chama Universal Death Squad, que eles acabaram de tocar. So you've been working Universal Death Squad a lot, and Edge of the Blade. I really like Dancing in a Hurricane, the lyrics are really cool. How do you guys feel like, what do you want to talk about? Because Universal Death Squad is about the machinery, this technological weird dream that we're living right now. What's on your radar for composing next lyrics? What do you guys feel like talking about? I want to know about the future.
Yeah, but the future we don't know yet. We always make the lyrics literally when the music is finished.
Okay.
So when we have a new album, a new selection of songs, we start working on the lyrics. And it's a question that many people ask is, what is the next album about? But we really don't know yet. It's something that inspires you at that moment. You cannot tell now what is going to happen in 2 years from now and what's developments of the earth, and you don't know yet. And at that moment you get inspiration for new lyrics and you write about it.
But the style of our lyrics have always been very philosophical and spiritual, and now we've added a touch of science to that as well. So we'll probably continue in that flow. But as Mark says, the music comes first, and then we start with the lyrics.
So that's your process. You always do the song first, then the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll translate that to them.
Good luck.
I guess I can.
We have a 5-minute break now.
Yeah, 5-minute break now. Ele tá brincando, falou que a gente vai ter um intervalo de 5 minutos porque eu vou traduzir para vocês o que eles disseram. Mas basicamente é o seguinte, eles compõem muito sobre filosofia, sobre o que a gente está vivendo, sobre reflexões mesmo, assim. Essa música que eu falei é uma música que trata muito de tecnologia e como esse mundo tecnológico tá bem doido hoje. Como daqui a pouco a gente vai ter robôs andando aqui no meio. Coisa que você vê em séries, por exemplo, Westworld, que tá passando, a gente vê muita coisa desse tipo. E aí eu perguntei, o que vocês devem fazer em breve? Aí ele falou, a gente faz assim, nosso processo primeiro a gente faz a música, depois a letra. E a gente fala do que a gente está sentindo naquele momento. Então vai mais ou menos por aí. A Simone disse que deve continuar nessa linha, de coisas mais filosóficas, reflexivas, que é o que eu gosto bastante dos caras. That's pretty nice. I enjoy that you guys will stay on course. But I really like when you shift a little bit to show the other side of the band. Like the guys are singing here, they were singing here before. They're good singers as well. But I really like your voice.
That's why I'm not singing.
Tô brincando, falando que eles cantam bem também. Mas eu gosto bastante dos vocais do Mark. I really enjoy your vocals because I really like thrash metal as well. And I always felt like if you had like a thrash song entire for you.
We have a lot of thrash influences in our music, so.
Like what? Like for you particularly?
For me, particularly,
Yes.
thrash influence.
Yeah. What do you like exactly?
I like thrash from the good old thrash from America. There was one song even inspired that I wrote for this album, "Tear Down Your Walls," and that was inspired by the good old American thrash from the Bay Area. So I went to a festival where we play ourselves on Hellfest, and I saw a show, and I was so overwhelmed by the power of and the band was called Exodus. I was so overwhelmed by the power of the band, and they are existing already for so many years, and still they could play such a show, and we're so into it. And then I got back home and wrote that song. So yeah, there's a lot of inspiration also when you are watching concerts yourself, and it's always new inspiration coming up. And I think also there's some musicians that always say, I don't want to get inspired by other bands, I want to write my own music, but how can you be inspired without anything else? There's other people inspiring you, other music.
Got it.
That's, I think, also the strength of the metal community. Everybody is inspiring each other.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of interviews a lot of interviews. You said recently that you've been into Opeth, right?
Yes. Oh, I have a mic here as well. I can do
You
both
can do
sides.
Yes.
Yeah, Opeth since many years. But Mark as well. I think Koen, Isaac, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Not all their stuff, but they have cool stuff.
No, okay, no, just
I
curious
like the
because you
band,
said
but
it.
it's not like one of my favorite.
What do you like?
I also am a big thrash lover. Pantera, Machine Head, that kind of stuff. Soilwork, Lamb of God. So
Great.
also the modern thrash.
What about you, Koen?
I think I'm more the melodic metal guy, like the old Nightwish stuff, and everything with keyboards and strings.
I gotta be honest, I really love melodic metal as well. And I knew you guys, the first time I seen you guys, it was because of The Haunting. I gotta be honest, Camelot.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been to the concert you guys did here in 2005 with them. You opened and they played.
Yeah.
It was Roy, they had Roy at the time. And I really loved that concert because when Casey Grillo, the drum player, threw the stick, I got it. Then I still have it,
That's cool.
all destroyed by his.
He's been looking for it for years.
Oh,
Now it's
man.
like, where's my
Yeah.
drumstick?
I should return it to you guys then when you. I'll have to translate everything again. Vou traduzir para vocês tudo de novo. A gente estava conversando aqui sobre influências. O Mark gosta muito de thrash. I'll try to be quick. Vou tentar ser rápido.
Summary.
Summary, yes. Just bullet points. Ele gosta muito de thrash, que a gente estava falando. O Isaac também. O Koen é mais da linha do metal melódico. E a Simone já falou de muita coisa que ela gosta. A Simone already talked a lot about her influences. Read everything you said already. Ela tem influências de muitos tipos. Eu acho que eu vou até aproveitar e perguntar isso para ela. A gente tem um monte de pergunta aqui rolando no nosso chat do Facebook. There's a lot of questions here for you guys.
Let's answer something.
I'll try to pick something really quick here. While I try to hunt for some good questions here, about your influences I read a lot of stuff. You were like learned to sing Beatles first, then you tried to. There's one interview you gave where you said that you couldn't dance. That's it, right? That you.
Well, when I was 12, I
Yes.
did a musical for my primary school, like the goodbye musical at the end, and I auditioned to do a song from Marilyn Monroe, and there was another girl. She was in acting school.
Exactly.
And I was singing the song, and the teacher really liked it, but I was standing there like a zombie, and she had a little scarf, and she was like putting on a show, and then they gave me an extra song from Whitney Houston just so that I could sing, but I was not like a performing artist, as
Okay.
in I was still very shy back then.
I'm just remembering because I want to ask you. I always every time I look at you, I always think the same. She could like win one of those The Voice contests or American Idol or whatever. We even had the Idol version here in Brazil. How do you feel about that? Like singing other kinds of stuff, because you guys do so much stuff here, but nothing like pop-wise. Like, how do you feel about it?
Well, that's what I like. What we did to five songs of the Holographic Principle. We put them in a kind of poppy, jazzy, groovy jacket, and that's for me as a singer always nice to kind of show off any vocal skills. Because within the Epica music, as you said before, there are so many layers. It sometimes feels like you're competing against all the melodies.
Because they're so good.
They're so good, yeah, and there's so many. It's like 1,000 layers
Yeah.
of Epica on each song. But I don't think that I will ever be in a pop scene or
Never.
take
ever.
part
I don't
of
want
those
to tear
shows.
you guys apart, okay?
No,
Just curious.
if I do something, I will probably have more classical or jazz side, but pop, I don't think so. And I don't like those shows because they're so casted and it's like
Yes, they are.
written out, and I don't like that stuff. I like the real honest music that we write, and that comes from our heart
great.
and doesn't have the dollar signs behind it.
Tava perguntando pra Simone, porque eu sempre imaginei ela, tipo assim, ela tem cara de quem ganharia um The Voice, assim, sabe? Porque ela tem tudo que precisa para ganhar um programa desse. A voz dela é excelente, visual, tudo, performance. Só que ela disse que não se vê muito nesse tipo de empreitada pop. No máximo, se ela entrasse para algo assim, seria algo mais com jazz. Porque para mostrar o vocal dela, na música deles tem muitas camadas, né? Você sente muita competição. Você tem o instrumental, tem tudo. Então, ela gosta de mostrar o que ela tem de bom. E nesse CD aqui você tem umas 5 variações de músicas que tem um pouco mais de mixagem, assim, que dá para ela mostrar isso. O que eu acho que a gente pode fazer agora é ouvir mais uma das músicas do CD, que também tem uma mexidinha, que é a Beyond the Matrix. Let's play the other song you guys have for us today. A Beyond the Matrix é uma música pesada, como vocês imaginam, mas eles têm uma versão dela aqui. I was telling them that Beyond the Matrix is a heavy song, but you guys have a different version here, and a different name, which is Beyond the Good, the Bad and the Ugly. That's it.
Time for more love.
Yeah, that's
Love again. Bye, Mark. It's time for love. But we do love you, Mark.
Thank you.
yeah.
Live in this moment like there is no past. All that matters is to be who you are. Be in this moment. Judgments will not last. Urge to dive and fall, the point of no return, where strings that shine through the sky, beyond the matrix. Feel what it's like to reach divinity. Aim at the sky, open your mind, then you will be balanced and free. Be the master over your own energy. Someday you'll open up again. Someday you'll have to reach for new endeavors to perceive your inner self. Someday you'll start to live your life. Shine through the sky, beyond the matrix. Feel what it's like to reach divinity. Aim at the sky, open your mind, then you will be balanced and free. Be the master over your life, stay in charge, maintain your duty, dive into the sea of pure tranquility.
Nice touch in the ending. I gotta tell them, by the way, your guys are playing here tomorrow. Amanhã eles tocam aqui em São Paulo, no Epic Metal Festival. Eles são os headliners do evento. You guys are the headliners tomorrow. Playing here in São Paulo. There's two Brazilian bands in the set list, actually.
Yeah.
The lineup, sorry. On the lineup, it's Tuata de Dana and Project 46,
Yeah.
right, guys? And your guys are playing alongside with Zandria, right?
Yeah, Fintroll,
Fintroll,
Paradise Lost,
Paradise Lost, many
yeah,
good
The
bands.
Ocean.
So, se vocês de casa gostaram da voz da Simone, que é impressionante, dos meninos, amanhã ainda dá tempo, tem o Epic Metal Festival. There's a lot of people here saying that, oh man, I can do it tomorrow, you got to come here next year.
Oh, yeah.
Once again.
We'll be back. So.
Well, there's a lot of people here wanting you guys back here always. Like, if you could be here like once a month, they
We have
would
to
like.
stay here. We
Yeah,
have to come and live here.
Yeah, you could like live here. Do you live in Germany, right?
Yes.
And you guys are living Netherlands
I
right
live
now?
in Belgium.
In
I
Belgium?
live in the Netherlands.
And Mark is
Okay.
living in Sicily.
In Sicily. So, one in each country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
how much we like each other.
A torment to stay like those close benches. But it's good because you can bring references from all over the world, right? Cada um mora num país aqui. A gente tem gente morando na Holanda, na Bélgica, na Alemanha e o Mark mora na Itália hoje. Então, se vocês gostaram do Epica, se vocês querem ver mais sobre a banda, conheçam, procurem. We can leave the link here to know more about the festival,
Yeah.
the tickets, and maybe you can meet the people over here tomorrow,
Yeah, sure.
over there.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
You're
We're
Thank you
really
as well.
kind, really good in what you do. Your voice is amazing. I've been saying this for like 13 years, guys. Here, over there. We're worried if I was going to cry here. I did not. I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah. Good.
I hold it strongly. So thank you.
I'm sorry for disturbing your holidays.
No, don't worry.
Are you coming tomorrow to the show at Melfest? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
I have to.
Well, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I have to. Every time you guys came here, I have to be there. It's not a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dr-
If
Or
you throw
Aryan
the if you
guitar
throw the
pick.
keyboards, I'll try to hold it.
I'll try to throw it in.
Okay, aim for my head.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I love Laurie too.
yeah.
Starting now. Starting now.
And Aryan, he's our
Oh, okay.
guitar
Yeah.
technician.
Yeah.
I love
Gotta
Laurie.
love Aryan, so.
I love both of them starting now. Amanhã então, o festival, a gente vai deixar o link aqui para vocês nos comentários. Obrigado, gente. Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.